call the special committee of the whole to order. Let the record reflect it's Tuesday, December 15th, 2020 at 7:02 p.m. Meeting is being conducted pursuant to the Governor Pritzker's Disaster Proclamation and Public Act 101-0640, which amends requirements of the Open Meetings Act due to COVID-19 pandemic. Pursuant at the same, the village board finds it would be impractical to conduct an in-person meeting with all members present. I would ask at this time that the elected officials confirm that they can hear one another. Mayor Vandenberg. Absent. Clerk Therian.
Present.
Trustee Berg.
I hear you.
Trustee Brady.
Loud and clear.
Trustee Brennan.
I can hear you.
Trustee Galante.
I can hear you.
Trustee Mueller.
I can hear you.
And I can hear myself. All the materials for this meeting are available on the village website, and we recommend the members of the public follow the agenda as posted. For items with public comment, after members have spoken, I will afford public comment as follows. Once I, the chair, have a list of all public commenters, I will call on each person to present at the meeting and afford them 3 minutes for their comment. Further time, up to an additional 3 minutes, may be granted by motion of the village board. The public was also provided the opportunity to submit a request until noon today by email to the clerk's office at tinleypark.org or by placing their written request in the Dropbox at the village hall to participate publicly via a live telephone call at the relevant portion of the public meeting. And lastly, the public was provided an opportunity to submit written comments until noon today by emailing their public comments to clerk's office at tinleypark.org or by placing their written comment in the Dropbox at the village hall. Written comments will not be read aloud. And each vote taken in this meeting will be conducted by a roll call vote. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Trustee Berg.
Here.
Trustee Brady.
Here.
Trustee Brennan.
Present.
Trustee Galante.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Present.
Trustee Mueller.
Here.
President Vandenberg. President Vandenberg is absent.
Item number 2, I move we consider approval of the minutes of the special committee of the whole meeting held on December 1st, 2020.
Second.
Thank you, Bill. Any discussion on this item? Madam Clerk, can you call the roll?
Trustee Berg.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes. That item carries. Item number 3, discuss resolution seeking Class 8 certification for Duvan Industrial Park by Cook County Assessor. I believe, is Kimberly going to take this one, or are you taking this, Brad?
Well, I could take it if Kimberly
I'm happy to take it.
Okay, go ahead, Kimberly.
prepared.
Thank you. The Devon Industrial Park consists of commercial industrial properties, and it was previously passed with a resolution back in 2007 requesting a Class 8 certification through the Cook County Assessor's Office, which was ultimately approved. The village did require to have it recertified after 5 years, which it did accomplish that, but the recertification can only be requested once. So under those circumstances, the village needs to submit an entire new application for the Class 8 certification to the Cook County. We have several of these already within our community areas we've designated under these Cook County reclass certifications, such as Orland Township area of LaGrange Road and 183rd Street and 159th and Harlem Avenue. These special incentive classes assist the properties with a reduced property tax of being assessed at 25% down to 10% for a period of 10 years. And many of the businesses, and specifically the Devon Drive, have taken advantage of this reclassification to assist them in their redevelopment of their property or continuing to operate their business. So the conditions the staff has looked at, we feel still exist today to warrant continuing the eligibility of this program. By design, the Cook County classification system places 2 and 1.5 times the tax for non-commercial industrial properties, and we feel that this area is still in need of redevelopment. We are seeing some properties slowly change hands as owners are selling the property. However, the tax burden is still a significant issue that we try and to work with property owners on. So the Economic and Commercial Commission did review this last night at their meeting and voted 8-0 to recommend this to tonight's Committee of the Whole for discussion. And the goal is then to have the committee bring this forth to Village Board for adopting the resolution to bring forth the recommendation to Cook County for the Reclass 8 for the area known as Duvon Drive Industrial Park.
Thank you, Kimberly. Any comments from the board? I'll make a motion to move the Class 8 recertification for Duvon Industrial Park to the village board meeting tonight.
I'll second it.
Madam Clerk, can you call the roll?
Trustee Berg.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes. Item 3 carries. Item number 4, discuss 17532 Duvon Drive, a 6B reclassification. Kimberly, are you taking this one as well?
Yes, sir. John Ramsey, the owner of Duvon Acquisition LLC and Cabinet Wholesale Supply, Inc., is requesting a 6B SER for the property at 17352 Duvon Drive. Cabinet Wholesale Supply has occupied the space for 11 years. The property itself is significantly older and about approximately 41 years of age, about 16,000 square feet of industrial space. And Cabinet Wholesale is occupying about 10,000 square feet of this space. So they are indicating that due to some economic hard times that they're in need of some emergency relief on their taxes. The SER program is something that provides temporary emergency property tax relief for about 10 years. You have to be, in order to be eligible, you have to be at the property at least 10 years in itself. And this is not renewable, but the proposed reclassification would resolve some of their pending concerns with being able to stay at their location. But for this reclass, they would not be able to remain here. Some of the conditions for Duvon acquisition include payment of all real estate taxes. In order to be eligible for this, we're asking that those are all paid. We're also looking to have them bring some other items up to code, specifically screening of the vehicles that they have on the north side of the property. We want to bring those in compliance as a condition of us granting the 6B SER. And then also there are some equipment on there that needs to be either screened or removed on the adjacent vacant lot. They all have, the owners have agreed to these conditions. In order to move forward with that, we've executed an agreement with them so that in the event they should not uphold their bargain on these items, we could always request to remove this 6B resolution with the county. The ECC did review this last night at their meeting, and they did vote 8-0 to recommend approval to the Committee of the Whole tonight. And we're looking at we bring this forward to the Village Board meeting later this evening for adoption.
Thank you, Kimberly. Any comments on this one from the board? Seeing none, I will make a motion to bring the 6B SER reclassification for the property at 17532 Duvon Drive to the village board tonight.
I'll second it.
Madam Clerk, you can call the roll.
Roll call for item number 4, Trustee Berg.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Glass.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes. Item number 5, busy night for you, Kimberly. Discuss 191st and 80th Avenue, Crana Homes concept site plan.
Thank you, Trustee Mueller. Village staff was approached by Frank Bradley of Crana Homes earlier this year to propose a change in the Brookside Glen Plain unit development that would ultimately change the 31-plus acres located at the southwest corner of 191st Street and 80th Avenue from commercial use B3 to a mix of 80% residential uses of a duplex product and 20% commercial. Due to the controversy surrounding this entitlement process for the residences of Brookside Glen on Magnuson Lane, we recommended that the developer come forth with a concept plan approval before investing any additional money into hard engineering and site plan. So with that advice, they brought forth a concept plan that's in your packets today. We brought that to Plan Commission, which a public hearing was held on December 3rd to ensure that the neighbors had an opportunity to voice any concerns to the staff and Plan Commission on this change. We did have two people at the public meeting. In general, they were supportive of the use. They asked some questions about open space that we've also looked further into. I provided to Trustee Mueller, we just got today a letter from the Park District. One of the inquiries was whether or not a tot lot could be incorporated into the duplexes. At this time, the Park District is not looking to consider maintaining a small tot lot in that area, but would look for us to make sure that we provide bike path connections within the subdivision and the other larger bike paths in the area. So those are things that we think we can work on with the developer. There was a vote from the Plan Commission to support this concept plan and have it move forward. We're here today now to get some additional feedback from the elected officials on the plan, the changes of the use, and any concerns that they might want the developer to consider as they potentially move forward with their request, which would be a more formal process, again, with more detailed plans and engineering. But it's a duplex product. They have proposed with masonry on the exterior. They don't have an exact floor plan yet at this time, but that will be developed as they move along the process.
Thank you, Kimberly. Comments from the board? Do you want to start with Trustee Berg?
I think it's a nice project. I'm just curious, what's going on with the apartments, the mayor apartments? Are they abutting that?
Go ahead, Kimberly.
The apartments are still working on their foundation work. They're about a little over 70% done constructing all of the foundation. We are waiting for a revision of their plans based on the last plan review, which we hope to be getting in the near future.
So they're still at foundation only?
Yes, ma'am.
That's the only permits they've been issued, yeah.
But that's a long time.
Mhm.
What's the delay?
Well, it is a lot of foundation work. I mean, it is 5 buildings or so. But so they've been working on that, and then it's just been on their end trying to make some revisions to the construction drawings.
Thank you, Kimberly. I have no more further questions.
Trustee Galante?
My concern is giving up the commercial use for making this change. I'm not for making that change.
Trustee Glotz? I'll just say, I agree. It is something to consider about giving up the commercial. I really struggle with finding 31 acres of commercial there. So I know when they came to us originally with their plan, they wanted even less than that 20% for the commercial use, and we kind of nudged them towards going a little higher. So I'm happy with the 20%. I do think it's a very attractive product, and it's not a product that we have a lot of in that area. So I think they'll be very successful. And then I think we can work through some of those parks and bike path issues with Kimberly and her team as the plan goes forward. But all in all, I think it's going to be a great project. Trustee Brennan, anything?
No, I just agree with you. I think that, seeing that much more commercial in that area just, to me, doesn't seem realistic given this economy. And, going forward, I think I'd have to agree with what they're saying. I don't like giving up the commercial, but I think that's, it's hard to argue with them on that point. So I'm happy with the 80-20 split there. And, it looks like this really kind of fits in that spot. So those are my thoughts.
Mr. Brady?
I have to agree with my two esteemed colleagues. I have to agree with both of you on all that you said. No use repeating it. It's been twice. But I think the new project, I'm for.
Perfect. Kimberly, what else do you need from the village board?
At this point, no action needed. We got the direction. We feel that in general there's support for them to now kind of put pen to paper and start putting some real plans together, and we'll have them go through the formal process.
Awesome. Thank you, and thank you for getting the feedback from the community up front on this one. I think that was good.
You're welcome. We'll continue to work with the community as it goes forward as well.
Perfect.
Kimberly, on a side note, are you in tomorrow?
I am not. I apologize.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to check on something. It's okay. What?
All right, fair enough.
It's a good time to ask.
Item number 6,
Get a cell phone.
discuss the annual Cisco maintenance renewal with Meridian IT. I believe Pat's going to take this one unless Hannah?
Pat can handle it.
Okay.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, gas man.
Yes.
Yeah, this is our annual maintenance agreement with Meridian IT for $35,215.28, and it is a annual budgeted item, and it is required for our system operations. So we're asking the board to approve this.
Awesome. Any comments from the board?
Just real quick, Pat, what's the, is this in line with last year? Is this last year's renewal?
Yes.
Is it- Okay.
Yeah, there was an escalator that went up, but I'm not sure on the exact amount, but it's within line, and it was budgeted, part of our budget process from last year.
Perfect.
And I'd add that we've had Meridian doing this service and other services with our network for some time, and we've been very happy with the service they've provided.
Very good.
Very,
keep those
very
networks up.
timely and very responsive, so.
Good.
Awesome. So, someone want to make a motion?
I'll make that motion to move to the board.
I'll second it.
And Madam Clerk, can you call a roll on item number 6?
Roll call for item number 6, trustee Berg.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes. Item number 7, discuss an amendment to Municipal Code Section 110.28, business licensing. I believe that is you, Hannah.
Yes, I could take that one, thank you. So recently, when we were discussing the business license fee waivers, Brad actually came across some language in our code that allows for the proration of business license fees. Majority of our business license fees are in the $30 to $60 range, and it's also, a lot of our other licensing policies don't prorate fees, so we were just looking for the board to eliminate this proration altogether.
Makes perfect sense to me. Any other comments from the board? Someone like to make a motion to move this to the board?
I'll make a motion to move it to the board.
Second?
And Madam Clerk, can you call the roll?
Roll call for item number 7, trustee Berg.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes. That motion will carry.
Item 8, receive comments from the public. Thanks, Mike. Is there any electronically?
There were none received electronically.
Nothing dropped in the Dropbox? Thank you, Laura. With that, I guess I'll make a motion to adjourn the special committee of the whole at 7:22. Have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, sir. Madam Clerk, can you call the roll, please?
Roll call to adjourn, trustee Berg.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you, clerk. We are adjourned at 7:22 PM.